Welcome to Shift by Bacardi.
Hey everyone, it's Shane Beehan, aka Shane the Bartender, coming at you live from beautiful Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. And I just finished an incredibly long shift. My feet are exhausted, my knees are buckling. I am ready for a nightcap. I want to wind down, relax, maybe tell you a good story. But to do so, I think we're going to need a good cocktail first, so let's make one. Alright, I know I said my shift was over, but I'm going to make one more cocktail. And I'm going to make it for myself. And I love making cocktails for others, but sometimes the cocktail you make for yourself is the best cocktail you make all night. And like I said, I'm ready for a nightcap. But at the end of the night, you don't want to go around fussing too much, putting too much effort in, because if you have something as splendid as Bacardí Ocho, well, you have to do very little, in fact, really nothing at all, in order to enjoy this. So we're going to keep this simple, and we're going to stir this cocktail, and we're going to make an old-fashioned style cocktail, because when you have a rum that is as rich, robust, and flavorful as Bacardí Ocho, you keep it simple. To start, we're going to be doing a couple dashes of Angostura bitters. We're going to be adding a 1/4 ounce of beer syrup. What we did here is we took a light lager and we reduced it by half and then added some sugar, and we just really wanted to concentrate those light malty flavors because they pair super well with the aged rum. And now we have Bacardí Ocho, literally one of the world's best rums, literally one of the world's most awarded rums. This is a rum that goes back 150 years of history, and it truly is one of the most remarkable stories. And like I said, after I make this cocktail, I want to tell you a good story. And it has to do with my life as a bartender and one of the experiences that allowed me to become who I am today. So, remember, old-fashioned, very simple formula. By definition, spirit, water, bitters, and sugar, and you've got your old-fashioned. So we've got our spirit, we've got our bitters, and we've got our sugar. We're gonna add some ice and we're gonna stir it down. So when I make my old-fashions, I really want to pay attention to what the base spirit is. Because with that base spirit, you can choose whatever sugar you like that will complement it. And again, you don't want to necessarily make this an overly complicated cocktail. You don't want to make this an overly sweet cocktail. You want to make this a cocktail that showcases the rich flavors in that base. I like my old fashions at about sub-zero. I like to make them so cold that first sip, it pulled chills on the back of my neck. So I'm going to stir it down, then add a little bit more ice, and stir it again. I take my glass that was chilled in the freezer, and I'm going to add a king cube to it. And over top of that king cube, we're going to pour our cocktail. I'm going to take a nice piece of orange first though, so that I can express the orange oils over the cocktail just as it's being poured out. Because you want to get as much of that really nuanced flavor into the old-fashioned as possible. And some of these orange oils, just as it's pouring out, it's perfect. I'm gonna just give it a little twist. Set it on top. Our king old-fashioned. After all, the old-fashioned is the king of cocktails. And this is actually named after King Cocktail himself, Mr. Dale DeGroff. Bacardi truly is the king of rums. So here we have our king old-fashioned. Cheers.